Hello guys, today we are going to talk about who really controls the world's silver. Silver isn't just a precious metal, it's essential to modern technology. Unlike gold, which is stored, silver is consumed because it's one of the best conductors on Earth. It powers solar panels and electric vehicles, runs our smartphones and semiconductors, and plays a key role in satellites and defense systems. Silver isn't just valuable, it's strategic, and that leads to one big question. Who really controls the world's silver? Silver reserves aren't evenly distributed around the world. They're concentrated in just a few countries. This map shows economically viable silver reserves, and nations like Mexico, Peru, China, Russia, Australia, and the US control a large share of the supply. As silver demand grows from clean energy, electronics, and defense, this concentration gives these countries major strategic power. In today's tech-driven world, controlling silver means controlling a critical resource. This chart shows how global silver reserves are divided by country, and the imbalance is clear. Peru holds the largest share, followed by China, Russia, Australia, and Mexico. A handful of other countries like Poland, Chile, Bolivia, and Argentina make up most of the rest, while the remaining world controls only a small fraction. As demand for silver keeps rising, this concentration gives these nations serious economic and strategic power. So where is this critical resource actually located? Not everywhere, not evenly. It's buried deep underground, locked in just a few places on Earth, giving whoever controls it enormous power over the technology, energy, and security of the modern world. One country quietly holds enormous power over the global silver supply. It controls more than a fifth of the world's known silver reserves, thanks to its location along mineral-rich mountain ranges and decades of large-scale mining. Silver exports are a backbone of its economy, feeding global demand for technology, clean energy, and industry. While it rarely makes headlines, this level of control makes it a silent but highly strategic player in the global commodities game. South America sits at the heart of the global silver supply, holding nearly 30% of the world's known reserves. The reason is geography. The Andes mountain range is one of the most mineral-rich regions on Earth, concentrating massive silver deposits across the continent. Together, these reserves add up to around 195,000 metric tons, giving South America enormous influence over a metal that powers modern technology, clean energy, and global industry. Beyond South America, another tier of global powers plays a crucial role in controlling silver. A handful of countries combine massive mining capacity with geopolitical influence, holding significant shares of the world's silver reserves. Together, they form a powerful backbone of the global supply chain, shaping prices, availability, and access to a metal that modern technology, clean energy, and national security depend on. Here's the paradox of global silver. The world's top producer doesn't control much of it. Despite leading in annual output, it holds only about 6% of known silver reserves. That means silver is being extracted fast, but the underground supply is relatively limited. This proves one thing: high production doesn't equal long-term control, and real power lies in who holds the reserves, not who mines the most today. The United States has a serious silver imbalance. Its high-tech economy depends heavily on silver for electronics, clean energy, and defense. Yet its domestic reserves are relatively limited. This gap between rising demand and constrained supply forces greater reliance on external sources, creating a long-term strategic risk. In today's technology-driven world, innovation alone isn't enough. Control over critical resources like silver matters just as much. India faces a different kind of silver challenge. Despite being a major consumer and one of the world's largest importers of silver for industrial and investment use, its domestic reserves are minimal. That means India doesn't control supply. It depends heavily on global markets. As a price taker rather than a price maker, its economy is more exposed to international price swings and supply disruptions. In a world where silver powers technology and industry, limited reserves translate into greater vulnerability. When you connect everything we've seen, the concentration of reserves, the production gaps, and the countries dependent on imports, a bigger picture emerges. The geography of silver isn't just about mining, it's about power. As the world accelerates toward clean energy, electric vehicles, and advanced digital infrastructure, the nations that control silver reserves gain long-term strategic leverage. In the coming decades, the map of silver won't just show mineral deposits, it will outline the future balance of energy, technology, and global influence. From the mines to modern technology, silver shapes global power. Subscribe to Startup Era for more insights on the resources driving our future.